This is the day that the Lord has made, and we should rejoice and be glad in it. Before we go any further, I'd just like for you to take a moment and just share this, copy it, paste it to your loved ones and your friends today, please. Thank you. I just want to say I am so happy. You know those mornings when you wake up extra happy, when you know that every setup that was set to bring you down, progress you and evolve you and turn you into something that you didn't even know that was possible for you based on your family line and your family history, that God has done amazing things for you. Man, it's a good feeling. And guess what? That feeling is there with you as well. Just continue to push. Continue to push even when it looks bad. Continue to push when you think the enemies is just trying to harm you. Because sometimes the things which you thought is there to harm you is the things that was there to progress you. And I've said this countless of times. The things which you see people doing to you that you so grieving by, those are the things that they were set up to do. Although it come with a lot of pain and a lot of suffering and so forth, you may be going through some stuff on your job, people passing you by, this one talking about you, the next thing, and all those other rest of stuff. Maybe that's the time God have you to separate yourself from some people, okay? Maybe that's the time for you to stay to yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with giving self-love. That's not gonna harm you and so forth. You just wait and wait on God, because whatever the enemy meant for evil, he's gonna turn it out for your good. Whomever curse you, God will curse them. Whoever bless, and whoever bless you, God will bless them. Remember that. Who curse you, God will curse them. Who bless you, God will bless them. And that's the principle that I live by. I try to do no harm to anybody and so forth. If you're coming for me, know that you're coming for God. Just know that, okay? Try to do what is right at all times. I know we fall. We're not perfect, because I'm perfect, okay? I do a lot of things that I like and so forth. A lot of persons feel like, oh, you have to be this holy, solely Christian and all that rest of stuff. But then when you're in the dark, you're doing all kind of foolishness. No. What I do in the dark, I do in the light as well. And so on. I don't hide nothing. I don't hide a thing. I am who I am, and I don't change for nobody. This is who God made me to be. And I love who God made me to be. A bold soldier. Very, 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 very bold. And then some may say, well, Judy, you can say all these things because you don't have no small children. Yeah, I once was there with small children going through it. But as I was going through it, I was going through it with a smile on my face and happy. Okay? Those who wanted to bless me, bless me. Those who didn't. But I didn't hold that out on nobody and say, oh, this one did this, or go around these other persons and making them feel as if, okay, well, you're the cause of me having all of these children and so forth. No, I push on and I work very hard. Okay, what we didn't have, we did without, and nobody knew. We acted the same. They were clean. Mothers, keep your children clean. Teach them about God. Always put God in there. While you lie down, while you walk through and through, while whatever conversation, make sure God is in the center for your children to guide them, because we're not going to always be here. And they're going to need God in their presence, because when they're going through difficult times and so forth, or they're ashamed to tell you what they have done or the things that they're come encounter with and so forth, who else they can have there to talk to? Because once they know that God is with them at all times and so forth, they know God would have seen what they've been going through and the things that they don't want you to know that they're doing and so forth. So you have to put God in the center, even as you're driving them to school, okay? Don't take it all about you and so forth. You have something special in your life that God has blessed you, being a parent, okay? And it does not mean that you have to birth those children. It could be a niece, a nephew, a friend, and so forth. Teach God to those children. It's very, very important. You see where the world is going? The world is going in a way, man, we never know that it would have happened. So we need to teach this God to the children so that they have a foundation. They need that foundation, trust me. And I know that from a I realized that from a young age because my grandmother taught it to me. Okay? And because she taught it to me at such a young age, I then in return teach it to my children and so forth. I'm not saying I have the perfect kids or there's all holy solely and this and that. No. But I laid a foundation, and that foundation was God. Even though they may stray away and do foolishness, things that you didn't teach them, things that you couldn't imagine that your children would do to have you embarrassed and so forth. But because you've already laid that foundation with them with God, you know that they will turn back. That God will come and collect them himself, because they know. It's when they don't know who is going to collect your children. Okay? So teach God to your children now. It's not too late. Even if they're an adult, talk to them now. Now is the time, before it's too late. Okay? I just want the best for y'all. And then some may say, well, Judith, you're not in the circumstances, the time when you grew up, your children, all of these things weren't going on. Hey, listen here. During Abraham, there was time, and Moses, them time, they felt like they was in the worst era ever. Every generation feel as if they're in the worst era. Okay? This is your generation right now, and this is our era. If you live long enough to see your great-grandchildren and so forth, you would have seen how it has changed. And then you would have looked back at this era that we're in right now and said, oh, we were in the best era. So no era is the best. You try to make it what it is and so forth, and try to cope with it and try to be happy at the same time, and stop worrying about every single thing that is going on, and try to push on and make the best of what you have. What you don't have, do without. Okay? Because none of us, when we leave, we can't take nothing with us. We just take pleasure in what we have right now, what God has blessed us with. And once you're in His presence, you will have happiness. Oh man, you have to find His presence. Lest you be like robots just walking around without a brain. Nothing to fall back on. No kind of happiness, no kind of joy. You don't get that from people. You get that from God. You get the joy and that happiness from God, from understanding His Word. I know some of you right now, you're reading your Bible and you're not understanding. Pray to God that He may open up your minds, that you can understand. Because I was once there, that I did not understand. I read it, I go to church and so forth, and I did not understand. You know? So you have to ask God to open up your minds, to give you the words of what is spoken inside here so that you can live it and know what it means. Okay? And He will do it. Trust me, He will do it. Any day above ground is a great day. Some may say, oh, not for me. Well, sorry to hear that. But for me, any day when I open up these big eyes, see these eyes? Any day I open up these eyes and land my feet on the ground, it's a great day. I don't care how I feel. It's a great day. It's a day for me to do it all over again and get it right. The things that I didn't get to do yesterday, to be able to do it today and moving forward. We are too ungrateful. You have to be grateful, man. Grateful. Talk to some people and you would see what you have. You have way more than many. Way more than many. And so forth. And remember those times when you worked so hard to get where you are right now. Okay? Because you're doing well and things have changed for you. You forget where you came from. You cannot never forget where you came from. You have to always do reflections of where things used to be and where they are right now. And then some of us may say, oh, where they are right now is worse. Because I lost my home. I lost my job. I lost a loved one and so forth. Reflect back on it. Okay? Because where you are right now, it's not going to be where you're always going to be. What are you going to do about it? Yes, I've lost many loved ones and so forth. All of us are passing through. One day, we'll be one that is gone and persons reflecting back on us. But would we want them to be stay in that situation where they can't move forward? We want them to be moving forward and try to do the things that we didn't get to do. Okay, try to accomplish the things what they didn't get to do. Okay, try to live for them, right? Not just being sad all the time. I'm not telling you that sadness won't come when you reflect. Of course it's gonna come because you wish that loved one was there with you to see all of your accomplishment, to Yes, we want them to share in all of the accomplishment, all of the things that we did and so forth, traveling, dinners, homes, whatever we want them to share, but they're not there. But we are there. We are a part of them, okay? Because when people see you, they can say, oh, that's Pauline's daughter. Yeah, Pauline left. But they'd say, oh, that's Pauline's daughter. You're still being spoken about and so forth. So people seeing the loved one that was lost, they're seeing them in you. What are you doing? And so forth. Just continue to push. Even if you're feeling down right now and things aren't happening. You lost your home, your loved one, or whatever is going in your life and it's making you feel really terrible and so forth. Get up and continue to push. That same strength, push through that, because whatever it is that you want and that is waiting on you comes with lots and lots of trials and tribulations. Push through it. Because whatever it is, like I say, that you're dreaming of, that you're planning of, and so forth, it comes with a trial and a tribulation too. And if you can't get through what you're dealing with right now and so forth, God is not going to open that door for you to push through to get there. In order to get there to that next level, you have to get through what you're dealing with right now. Go on the beach, scream, go in your car, scream in your house, do whatever, run up and down, jump up and down, do whatever. Get out of it. I know it's easy said and done and so forth, but that's what I had to do. I had to scream when it's time to scream. I had to go on the beach when it was time to go on the beach. I had to do these things when it was time to get me back in the right mindset. Okay, it's your mind. Your mind. Get your mind back in the right mindset. You can do it. Don't mind what people say. Surround yourself with positive people. People who may have been through it already and who will push you to help you get through what you're dealing with right now. Not one will say, girl, that ain't nothing happening for you right now, child. You might as well just go sit down. You might as well just this and that. No. Run from them people. When you see those people, run. I don't even stay around those type of people, okay? I don't stay around them. When they come around me, I run far from them. Because those are the people that will pull you down, pull you under the ground, and so on. Remember, God is there. And He is in control of our minds. We also have to be in control of it as well. Okay? We have to be in control of this. This is the only thing that we have. And our family members need us. They need us. Okay? Somebody out there need us, whatever you're going through right now. And not all the time you're going to be positive. Yes, sometimes you're going to have down days. You're human. We do go through down days as well and so forth. But get back up quick. Don't stay down long. Don't stay down long. Get yourself back up quick. Okay? Get up quick. Bounce back quick. Be like a ball when you drop it on the floor. Does it stay down? What it does, it bounce back up. So be a ball today and bounce back up. Bounce back from whatever negativity has come your way, whatever person has laid down for your harm and so forth. Bounce back up from it, because they ain't expecting for you to be happy. They ain't expecting for no good thing to happen for you. But I know who wants the good things to happen for you. God. No good thing He will help from you, because you are His child and He loves you. He loves the good, the bad, and the ugly. Isn't that something? It's just like us. We love our children regardless of what they do. We just hate the stuff that they do. Do we hate our children? No, we hate the things that they do. Okay, that's what God doesn't like with us. He hates the things that we would do. And He loves us. He loves us more than we would ever know. So this week, bounce back up. Bounce back up. Get on the right track. Get it right with God. He's always there. He's right there where you left Him. He never left us. He's always there, just waiting on you. Those doors, what you say is not open, guess what? They're half cracked. They're half cracked, just waiting on you to push it open, burst through. Look for blessings beyond your imagination and your expectation this week. Comeback blessings. All the blessings that you thought the enemies took, they're right there. Just push through that crack. Push through that door. And they're right there waiting on you. Because God has set those things up for us from we was living in our mother's wombs. He had our husbands already there waiting for us, our children already there waiting, our wives already there waiting, our homes, everything that we need to facilitate us on this earth. He has already had it right there waiting. The door is half cracked and it's just waiting on you to push it open. Push it open, kick it open, bust it open, because they are right there. You just have to want it bad enough. So remember that this is the day that the Lord has made and we should rejoice and be glad in it. Okay? Take this message, share it with somebody, paste it, copy it. You know what to do. I know that I love you all. Take care. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, please. Thank you. Hey guys, I'm here at the Old Captain Kenny with Christine Major. Her restaurant is soul food. She sells breakfast to the natives and she has a lot of nice tasty sauce. She sells with her sauce, banana, fritter, so it tastes really, really good. So please come on down and support her in the bazaar. Her hours are from 7 a.m. till 10:30 a.m. in the morning. Thank you.